What's up everyone, here from Rio in Brazil. This is going to be the first video of many here in Rio. We're going to be spending probably around 2 months here, so there's going to be a lot of videos coming from here. And this is where I used to live. I moved to Brazil from England when I was 19 and I lived here in Rio for 6 years. And Carol was born and raised.
Yeah, I'm a carioca.
Yeah, Carol is a carioca, which is what they call people from Rio.
From Rio de Janeiro, yeah.
Yeah, and we've come to one of our favorite neighborhoods. This is called Urca in the South Zone, and that right there is a part of the Sugarloaf mountain, which is probably one of the most famous attractions, I think.
Yeah, this and also Cristo Redentor, that's also a famous attraction.
Yeah, the Jesus Christ statue.
Yeah, that's over there.
Right there, you can see him from a lot of places in Rio. I think this is one of our favorite neighborhoods, right?
Yeah, this neighborhood called Urca is one of our favorites because it's beautiful. There are many places to walk, and it's also very calm and safe as well. It's one of the safest neighborhoods in Rio, so it's a good place to come and visit. And I guess many tourists come here because of the
Sugarloaf Mountain.
Sugarloaf Mountain.
Yeah, and we're going to be heading up there later on. And right here you can see this is a huge boatyard. Looks like there's thousands of boats here. Over there is the neighborhood of Botafogo, which is the first neighborhood that I worked in, my first ever job. So yeah, we're gonna show you around this neighborhood. Really a beautiful neighborhood in Rio. So the part we're walking along now is called Mureta da Urca, which is like a little wall of Urca. So all the way down is just this little wall, and this is like a hangout spot for, I think it's mainly the young people, right Carol?
Yeah, well,
anyone.
Yeah, but there are some bars over there and some restaurants, so people usually come like to see the sunset or any time. But
yeah, they grab some alcohol,
yeah,
and they all hang out here.
And caipirinhas.
Yeah, caipirinha is a Brazilian drink. So if you come around sunset time, this will usually be packed with just people sitting all along. Here in Brazil you can drink in the street as well, so you can buy like a beer and then just walk around the street drinking. It's not illegal here. Cute little neighborhood though. Look at all these nice little houses. And we said about it being relaxed here. We mentioned that because Rio in general is like super busy, and especially this south zone. So the neighborhoods on either side are like Botafogo, and then on the other side is the famous Copacabana, but they're really busy. And the reason that here isn't busy is because it's a dead end, so you don't get any traffic passing through. In the other neighborhoods you get loads of traffic passing through all the time, but if there's traffic here it's because people are coming here to visit or they live here. So yeah, you can even see right now there's not that many cars passing by really. And it's also a residential neighborhood. There's no like big apartment buildings, no big businesses, so yeah, it's just a calm residential neighborhood. So this is one of the few little beaches around here. This is called Praia da Urca. It's actually packed. I didn't expect it to be so busy. Hundreds of people over there. But this water is not good to swim, is it?
No, you can see by the color of the water. It's not proper, but people still like to swim here.
Yeah, it's pretty much sewage, like super polluted. This whole bay is, so it's called Guanabara Bay. It goes all the way back there. So all the beaches within the bay are really polluted. But yeah, some people don't care apparently.
uma variável. Você quer fazer o e perder.
So right next to the beach, this building is an old casino that was super famous in the past, a big casino. Now it's just abandoned, as you can see, but yeah, they still have like a tunnel here to walk through. TV Tupi.
Yeah, that was like a famous TV channel.
Ah, so they use the casino building as a TV channel as well?
I think so.
And that also doesn't exist anymore?
No.
No. Yeah, when you see these kind of walkways, you always think of Rio, right? We have it at the Copacabana beach as well. I think Ipanema as well, right? The ceramic walkways.
It comes from Portugal, but it's like a Brazilian signature.
Yeah. Yeah, so you get it all the way through Rio. Other areas of Brazil as well. So this is as far as we can go on this side, because over here is a military base. So that's called Fortaleza de São João Fort. You have to call them to get it like a private tour, and with COVID I'm not sure if you can do it right now, but yeah, we won't be able to go in there. And this spot is popular now because there is a floating restaurant there. So yeah, a boat just picks them up from here, and we'll take you to a floating restaurant. And Carol's actually eating there, right?
Yeah, I went for breakfast with my friends. Like, it was a buffet, but you hadn't, like, I couldn't have more options or anything, so, and it was a bit pricey.
Yeah, you're paying for the view, right? And the fact that you're floating. And I read something yesterday that was interesting about that fort over there. So it was actually the first Portuguese settlement in Brazil in the 1500s. So yeah, that was it right there. And when we go up the Sugarloaf mountain, you'll be able to see it better from the top. So we've come to the other side of Urca now. So before we were on the other side of the Sugarloaf mountain, that's where the other road was. And we had to walk all the way around, took about 20 minutes walking. And this is where you get the cable cart, the bondinho. So it's gonna be from over there. You can actually see all the cables here. So yeah, we'll go all the way there. And then there's the second big one over there, the main one. So there's actually two different mountains, but yeah, you'll get the better view from over there. I forgot about this park here. It's actually pretty cool. Got this giant monument here. Check that out. So before we head up there, we're gonna grab some lunch though. I think there are some restaurants. Oh wow, check it out, some parrots. Oh no. didn't expect that just walking around.
I've never seen anything like that in Rio.
Anyway, yeah, we're gonna get a bite to eat first. There are some restaurants there at the top, I think, but there's also a cool one here with a beach view that I've never eaten at. So this is the main famous beach in Urca. It's called Praia Vermelha, Red Beach. You can see you got loads of little vendors here. Popcorn, I guess some acai, coconuts, beer. Wow, this is absolutely jam-packed. Look at this. I don't think I've ever seen it so busy. So it's pretty cool because you got the mountains on either side. So Sugarloaf on that side, and I'm not sure what this one's called over there, but that's the restaurant we want to go to. So it turns out the restaurant was also jam-packed, super busy, and yeah, we gotta wait in a queue, I think about 6 tables to get the table with a view. So Carol got a code and she can check online for our position, so we thought we'd do a bit of a trail here. So many years ago we actually did this trail and we made a video of it, but nobody really followed us back then, so yeah, probably none of you have seen this place. So I didn't know this, but it seems like you can do a trail here. There's some people doing it. You just go straight up the rock side. No idea how you'll get to the top, but yeah, I wouldn't go that way. So I think this is the craziest thing about Rio. Like, we're in a big city, yeah, but you get loads of places like this where you just feel like you're in the middle of a tropical island or something.
I guess that's why we love Rio. It's one of our favorite cities in the world because you have both of the two kind of things, like a big city and also nature.
Yeah, you got the jungles, the beaches, yeah, and all the perks of being in a big city. Like, this is crazy. So in this region it's very common to see this little monkey here. It's called the mico in Portuguese, marmoset. So I think last time we did the trail we did see a group. Gotta stay on the lookout in the trees. And this sign also shows a bunch of different kind of tropical birds that they have. Check that out, it'd be cool to see those. Nice and colourful. Yeah, you got some snakes here as well. Well, boa constrictor. Don't really want to see that. Big lizards as well, check that one out. So the restaurant we've come to is called Terra Brasilis, and definitely a popular spot to come to. I think it took like an hour overall.
Yeah, an hour.
I got the drinks.
Yeah, it took around an hour, so it's a good job we did a trail to wait.
Yeah, and check this out for a view. This is why we wanted to come here. Even better view than I expected. Get the entire beach too. And I got a watermelon juice. This is 12 reais. Carol got the usual. How much is a Coke here, you know?
No, I forgot to check.
So for 60 reais, I got this salmon here with rice and broccolis and the Brazilian black beans. And yours was also 60 reais.
Yeah, mine is tuna with teriyaki sauce and risotto.
Oh, that's risotto?
Yes.
And what's this? This looks interesting.
It's tuna with how do you call this thing?
Like seeds.
Seeds, yeah. And yeah, here we have a teriyaki sauce to put on top. Like this.
Yeah, yours looks better than mine in appearance, but mine looks good anyway. So we got our tickets here. Normally it would be 120 per person.
Yeah.
Yeah, reais, but because we're cariocas, we're from Rio.
From Rio, we get a discount, 50%.
Yeah, so we only pay 60 per person, half price. Carioca style. So straight after arriving, these are the first views that we get. So we just came from down here, and there you can see the rest of Botafogo, the neighborhood. It's a good glimpse of how South Rio looks. So even in the background you can see there's just loads of different mountains. You can climb the majority of them as well. So yeah, I think we might be doing that, right?
Yeah, there are many hikes to do in Rio. We're gonna do some of them.
Yeah, we haven't done a lot of them, so yeah, we'll check that out. So here is the original cable car. Yeah, it would have been very different. Wooden. I don't think we came in here last time, right?
No, I think we saw, but we didn't come inside.
Yeah. I think you saw the date was from when?
1912.
1912.
Yeah, the first one.
The first one. Wow, so they've been doing these tours since 1912.
Yeah, but I guess at that time it was a bit risky to come.
Yeah, in this thing, I guess so. So we get some views of the rest of Rio from here. So over there is the center of Rio, where me and Carol met in one of those buildings. And that's the domestic airport where we arrived from. It's kind of misty and the sun's going down, so not very good visibility right now. Probably better to come earlier to see it properly. But still an amazing view. So down there is the first part of Urca that we was walking in the morning. So along the seafront there, and we're going to be heading there very soon. And in the distance is another city that's called Niterói. Also has some pretty awesome beaches. Maybe we should go there on this trip.
Yeah, some hikes as well. And there's the point to Niterói, which is a
bridge. Huge bridge there, gigantic bridge that you cross. You can get a ferry across as well, so yeah. Either one. Similar to Rio over there though, look, you can see the mountains in Niterói. Kind of like just another Rio.
Yeah. So we're at the top of the big mountain now. This is where we'll get the sunset view. Probably in about like 20 minutes. So from here you can now see Copacabana, the world famous Copacabana beach right over there. Couldn't really see it from this one here. So I guess we'll make some videos there as well. Yeah, everywhere. Of course, yeah. And also Ipanema, which is the next the one over there, Ipanema and Copacabana. So the last time we came, we don't remember seeing this restaurant here. There's a sunset restaurant, so another awesome place to eat because yeah, you'll get views of like Copacabana from down there. So we found our hidden spot next to the cable car. Nobody's here, and yeah, you get a view of everything pretty much. Everybody else hangs out over there.
acai time.
Finally.
So I got a 500 milliliter acai. This is a must if you're in Rio or Brazil, get some acai. And that was around 20 reais. And you got one that's 300 milliliters, right?
Yeah, smaller one.
Yeah, I think that was 16 reais. And it's dark now, but it actually looks pretty cool because Rio becomes the city of lights. So we're going to be heading down now. We're going to head back to Carol's house. Really loved it here. It's probably our favorite attraction in the city of Rio anyway. There's other places that we prefer more in the state of Rio, but yeah, this is probably the best place we've been in the city of Rio. And you can probably see why we really love this city. We think it's the most beautiful big city that we've ever been to, mainly just because of all the nature, like we said before. We've been to a lot of other big cities, but usually they don't have this much nature. So yeah, we really think it is the most beautiful that we've been to so far. Feel free to name some others that are similar to this for nature, and maybe we'll go one day. And there's going to be a lot more videos coming from Rio. We're not sure where the next video is going to be coming from. We might go to another state called Minas Gerais and do some videos there, but either way there's going to be a lot of videos coming from Rio, so stay tuned for those. Drop a like to support us, subscribe if you'd like to see more videos here from Rio, follow us on Instagram, and we'll see you in the next one.